War III teased their open beta release again by dropping a preview of the new map coming in the open beta. World War III, you remember that game? You probably forgot about it, but it is still coming. It was expected to release into the free open beta in March of this year. It had loads of hype upon the original announcement and the closed beta release because, well, basically the flop that was Battlefield 2042 left people with nothing left to play. And now, here we are, in July, without the open beta. Before I go into my frustrations and some concerns, let's talk about the map because the map looks really good. I think that they've done a really good job of making this map look much better than before. We had this map all the way back in 2018, and it was a good looking map, I'll give it that. And this looks even better. I think the models look much better. Hopefully the flow of the map is still pretty good, but I'm sort of a sucker for forestry, so I'm somewhat biased to this map. I'd really like this map back then. I was pretty sad when it wasn't in the closed beta release, but here we are. We're gonna get it sometime soon. All right, with that out of the way, I've got some questions that I want to ask. And I don't want to be too harsh on the team here. I know a few of the devs and I really like them. I'm just so confused. First of all, what I'd like to know is who made the call to market this thing as coming out in March? That, or who's the one making the call to push it back? Really, who's making the calls here? Because it doesn't make any sense to me. The game had so much hype, and pretty much all that hype has died down. They've shown themselves, at least from the outward appearance, that they either don't know what they're doing, or they've got a young development team that doesn't know what they're doing, or they're working with spaghetti code in the background that makes it really hard to implement anything new, or maybe they're just making the game 30 times better so it has a great release. I'm not sure what's going on. I understand that these things take some time, but this game has been in development since before 2018. The game released into early access in 2018, and here we are in 2022, and we still can't hit the deadlines. The same was true in their early access release because they said it'd be about a year or a year and a half for this thing to be completed, and it wasn't even close. I just don't understand what they might be looking at, that they would think that March is the expected release date. And one of the things I think that does is just kill the hype. The gaming world, if you haven't noticed, is a little bit fickle. One minute you're the greatest game in the whole world, the next you're a heaping pile of trash. It's hard to please this community in general, and I get that. And what I hope is going on is that in this open beta release, it's basically the full release. They've got everything completed. They've got Smolensk coming in. It's going to be optimized, but I'm still a little bit worried there. What if when Smolensk gets here, it's unoptimized? Like, this is still an open beta. So how long is this open beta going to be? Like, what kind of content are we looking forward to in the future? Because even though they're adding this map, that's going to keep people occupied for maybe a month. People are going to get bored of it. The same people that have been playing the closed beta maps over and over and over again are going to have this map, and that's it. There's hardly any content there. My question is, how long is it going to be before actual new content comes into the game? Because remember, this map was there in the original release, so it's really nothing new. I guess it came shortly after the release, but it doesn't matter. It was there in early access, and then it got taken away, and now it's back. If the open beta release is going to be 6 months, what's the point? This game had a huge opportunity early on to really capture an audience and prepare them for the different seasons that they're going to have with their battle passes. I don't know how long those are going to be. I'm just not really sure what's going on here. But it's fine. It's just another game to wait and play. But good gravy, the amount of deflated balloons that you've got on the internet because they've been waiting for too long for this is too many. Now, with that said, remember, I don't hate the team. I love this game. I'm just baffled by this method or this idea or just the lack of insight into how this game is being developed. And I'm not mad or anything. It doesn't really matter to me. It's just a video game. I've got plenty of other games to play. Who cares? I'm just ultimately confused. I just think they missed the biggest chance that they had to really succeed, and I want the game to succeed because I like the game. But I don't know. What do you think? What's the game going to look like when it finally gets here? Originally, I think back when it was the closed beta release, I expected maybe 20,000 people to be playing this game on the open beta release. Now, that was expected to be March. Now, I think I'm going to draw the line at about 7,000 people. I think that's the max they're going to be able to get. Unfortunately, that's not even the same as the release back in 2018. They had 11,000 people, but I don't know. Could be way wrong. Doesn't matter to me, but that's all for this one. I'm going to try to do a few more shorter takes when it comes to these videos. I think I just want to get more quality news updates on the channel. So if all this has sounded great to you, definitely hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Until the next one, be bold, be courageous, stay tactical.